Credit cards can feel convenient, powerful, and even rewarding, but behind the cashback offers and easy spending lies a dangerous financial trap that keeps millions of people in debt. High interest rates, emotional spending, minimum payments, and hidden fees can quietly destroy savings and create long-term financial stress. In this video, we'll uncover the dark side of credit cards, how they affect your financial future, and the smart ways to use them without falling into debt. Today we will talk about the dark side of credit cards. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The illusion of easy money and financial freedom. Credit cards are often marketed as symbols of convenience, freedom, and financial flexibility. Banks and financial companies promote them with attractive offers such as cashback rewards, travel points, discounts, luxury perks, and easy approval systems. For many people, especially young adults, receiving a credit card feels exciting because it creates the illusion of having extra money available instantly. However, the dark side of credit cards begins when people forget that borrowed money is not free money. Every purchase made using a credit card represents future financial responsibility. The psychological effect of swiping a card instead of using cash often makes spending feel less painful, causing individuals to spend far more than they normally would. Many people begin purchasing things they cannot truly afford because credit cards create temporary financial comfort. 2. High interest rates quietly destroy wealth. One of the most dangerous aspects of credit cards is the extremely high interest rates attached to unpaid balances. Many cardholders underestimate how quickly interest accumulates when they fail to pay their full balance every month. Credit card companies generate enormous profits from people who carry debt because interest charges continue growing over time. A purchase that initially seems affordable can become significantly more expensive due to accumulated interest payments. The problem becomes worse when individuals make only minimum monthly payments because most of the payment often goes toward interest rather than reducing the actual debt. This creates a financial trap where balances remain for years while interest keeps increasing. Many people spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars on interest alone without realizing how much money they are losing. Instead of investing that money, saving for emergencies, or improving their financial future, they end up paying financial institutions for past spending habits. 3. Emotional spending and impulse purchases become easier. Credit cards make emotional and impulsive spending dangerously easy. Unlike cash payments, where people physically see money leaving their hands, credit cards create emotional distance from spending. This psychological disconnect often leads individuals to buy things they do not truly need. People frequently use credit cards during moments of stress, boredom, sadness, excitement, or social pressure because purchasing something temporarily creates emotional satisfaction. Unfortunately, this satisfaction usually fades quickly while the financial consequences remain. Online shopping has made the problem even worse because purchases can now be completed instantly with just a few clicks. Many people buy unnecessary products late at night, during sales promotions, or after seeing advertisements on social media without fully considering the long-term financial impact. Retailers and credit card companies understand consumer psychology extremely well and intentionally design systems that encourage impulsive spending behavior. 4. Minimum payments create a dangerous financial trap. One of the most misleading features of credit cards is the minimum payment system. Credit card companies often allow customers to pay only a small percentage of their total balance each month. While this may seem helpful during financial difficulty, it actually benefits lenders far more than consumers. Minimum payments create the illusion that debt is manageable while interest continues growing in the background. Many people believe they are handling their finances responsibly simply because they make the required minimum payment every month. However, paying only the minimum can extend debt repayment for many years and dramatically increase total costs due to interest accumulation. A relatively small balance can eventually cost several times its original amount if not paid aggressively. 5. Credit card debt damages mental and emotional health. The financial consequences of credit card debt often extend beyond money and begin affecting mental and emotional well-being. Constant debt pressure creates stress, anxiety, frustration, and feelings of helplessness for many individuals. People trapped in credit card debt often worry about due dates, interest charges, collection calls, and financial emergencies. This stress can negatively impact sleep, relationships, work performance, and overall quality of life. Financial insecurity is one of the leading causes of emotional tension and relationship conflict in many households. The emotional burden becomes even heavier when people feel ashamed or embarrassed about their financial situation. Some individuals continue hiding debt problems while secretly struggling with overwhelming financial pressure. Over time, chronic financial stress can contribute to depression, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. Many people also experience reduced self-confidence because they feel trapped by financial obligations they cannot easily escape. 6. Credit cards encourage lifestyle inflation and overspending. Another hidden danger of credit cards is lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation occurs when people continuously increase their spending as their income grows rather than improving savings and investments. Credit cards make this behavior easier because they provide instant access to purchasing power. Many individuals begin using credit cards to finance luxury lifestyles, expensive vacations, designer products, frequent dining, and entertainment they could not comfortably afford otherwise. Social media culture often intensifies this problem by encouraging people to compare themselves to others and maintain appearances of success. Credit cards allow individuals to temporarily imitate wealth without actually having financial stability. Unfortunately, this often creates long-term debt and financial pressure behind the scenes. Instead of using additional income to build assets or create security, many people spend more to match social expectations. 7. Credit dependency prevents real financial discipline. One of the biggest long-term dangers of credit cards is that they can weaken financial discipline if used irresponsibly. Constant access to borrowed money often prevents individuals from learning essential money management skills, such as budgeting, saving, delayed gratification, and responsible spending. Instead of adjusting lifestyles to fit actual income, many people rely on credit cards to fill financial gaps or maintain spending habits they cannot truly support. This dependency creates a false sense of financial stability because people continue spending even when their cash flow is weak. Over time, reliance on credit cards can become normalized, causing individuals to treat debt as a regular part of life rather than a serious financial risk. Financial discipline requires learning how to live within means, plan ahead, and prioritize long-term security over short-term pleasure. 8. Using credit cards wisely without falling into the trap. Despite their dangers, credit cards themselves are not inherently evil. The real problem lies in irresponsible usage and lack of financial education. When used strategically and carefully, credit cards can provide benefits such as fraud protection, convenience, travel rewards, and credit score improvement. However, the key is maintaining control rather than allowing debt to control your life. Financially responsible individuals use credit cards only for purchases they can afford to pay off immediately. They avoid carrying balances, understand interest rates, track spending carefully, and treat credit cards as financial tools rather than extra income. Building an emergency fund, following a budget, and practicing mindful spending also reduce the risk of falling into debt traps. Education and self-discipline are essential for using credit cards safely. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.